YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading predictions for the month of July for all you Aquariuses. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. So the first week with the Seven of Wands, I see you finally standing up for yourself, Aquarius. I see you've been going through a lot of difficulties in the past, and now is the time. Now you feel like your back is against the wall. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. It's time for you to be strong. It's time for you to be confrontational. I know Aquariuses don't like being confrontational and having to argue with people or having to just confront people. You try to avoid problems, but in this case people kind of have cornered you in a way, so you don't have a choice. You have to stand up for yourself at this point. But I do see you being on top of this situation. I see you being victorious. I see you being strong with a lot of self-esteem. You're not taking any BS. You're not letting people manipulate you. You're just being strong and being firm in your decisions, in what you believe in your thoughts, in your belief system. So I see you on top of this situation. I see you victorious, and the same. It starts in the first week, and you go from here to the second week with the Chariot card, meaning victory. So both people in the cards, they're strong, they're courageous, they have confidence, and they're brave. So they're not afraid to confront anything in front of them or deal with anything that is in front of them. And that's what I see for you for the month of July. I see you being very strong, very powerful. I see you reaching this this new chapter in your life when you're very emotionally stable and mature, and you've reached this, especially for those of you who are young, you've reached this maturity level that even other people can recognize now. Things that you might have not handled well in the past, now you're being very strong, and you're being very very sturdy and stubborn in what you believe in, and you don't want to budge. You don't want to change your mind. This is how it is, and you're finally standing up for yourself, and you will be victorious. You will succeed, whatever this thing is. I don't know if this situation for some of you can be at work, for some of you can be in your personal life, for some of you can be just dealing with family or friends, but you will be successful. You will be confronting these people, the situation of the person, a specific person, and you will come victorious. And yeah, this can also indicate revenge with the Chariot card. It's finally you're doing something to get revenge on the people that have hurt you in the past, that have maybe have told you that you're not good enough or you're not going to succeed at something, and now you're finally showing them, proving them wrong, proving them that yes, you are worth it. Yes, you can achieve anything you want to achieve. Yes, you can be successful, and yes, you don't need their help to succeed. Even without them, you will succeed. So yeah, it can give the vibe of taking revenge as well, not just being victorious, but with that victory come also that sweetness of getting back to somebody that hasn't believed in you. And we go into the third week with the Strength card. So look how similar the two cards are. They're both the Knight here, or the King, is riding two horses. there's water here, indicating emotions. And here in this case we have one horse, and we have the wild boar here, which indicates our wild side, our instinct, our animal instinct inside of us. So you have this strength, Aquarius. You have this strength to control that instinct. And when you communicate with people, you don't lash out anymore. You don't just start screaming and going off. Now you're more mature. You have reached a maturity level. You've reached the level when you're very calm and peaceful with yourself, and you let people know. But the way you let them know, the way you communicate now, it's much more relaxed, much more. You're able to channel that anger, that energy into something positive, and convey your message much more clearly now than before. So yeah, the soldier here, or the knight, or the prince, he is able to control both. So the way the horse represents the way he looks, the outside image that he gives to the world, and the wild boar, his inner instinct, his inner animal instincts, the wildness within us. So he is able to control both of them, to and the people around you, they will notice this as well. They will notice this shift, this change in you. They will be surprised. They will applaud that. They will be like, wow, now you have made this change. You are mature. You are handling the situation much better than before. And things will turn for the best for you, Aquarius. I'm very happy for you. With the Wheel of Fortune in the last week of July, I see things turning around, a new cycle opening up for you, a new chapter in your life. There's gonna have a lot of blessings and positivity, and you're gonna leave a dark situation, or situation when things weren't fair, then things weren't right, and maybe you had times when you felt like you weren't lucky enough, or things just weren't working for you. Now everything is going to change with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's if we think about life as a roller coaster, and if you've been feeling like you've been down on the roller coaster, now is the time for you to go up on that hill and experience the positive side of it, not the negative. And yeah, it's also a very good week, the last week of July, for you to if you're planning on signing contracts, if you're planning on buying anything, or maybe trying the lottery, or try to play some certain amount of money. Don't overdo it, but if you can afford it, try your luck, because this is a good luck. Some of you might also win, some might have a windfall during this time. So I always recommend, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, especially for that specific week, to try your luck and buy a lottery ticket, or play a certain amount of money, or certain sum that you can afford, and try your luck. I see Aquarius, for the month of July. Your spirit animal is the honeybee, and the message from the honeybee is, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So I see Aquarius with the thoughts card. I see some of you will be you might be strong on the outside. On the outside, you might be strong and all put together and everything, and victorious, and people might applaud you that you're doing great, and might be proud how well you're handling everything. But on the times when you're alone by yourself, Aquarius, I see you just thinking, Some of you might be having problems falling asleep because of all the thoughts, and sometimes Aquariuses tend to lean on drugs or alcohol to kind of quiet their mind, because they just think a lot. They think, and they worry, and they are trying to portray themselves as very strong on the appearance and when they talk to other people. But I know in the background they worry, and they have a lot of things going on. So yeah, so try to have compassion in your heart and forgiveness for yourself and for the people that have harmed you, that have hurt you as well. Because this is, at the end of the day, this is not good for you. It's not just about the other person. I'm not saying forget, I'm saying forgive, because you need that forgiveness for your own sake to be able to move forward. And you need that compassion. So you're gonna come victorious. You're gonna be successful, but try to have that compassion and that forgiveness so you yourself can move on and can let go. Because you definitely don't want to keep yourself up at night with all these thoughts tossing and turning, and disappointing yourself. I have my husband is an Aquarius, and I have a lot of Aquarius friends, and they're very sweet, and they're very kind, and they're also, I see that they tend to get hurt easily, especially if you have an ascendant in a water sign, or your moon is in a water sign. They tend to get hurt and disappointed by people, and they carry that with them, and you just have to let it go, forgive them, and move on with your life. It's not, some things are just not worth it. I see you have learned your lesson. You've closed that karmic cycle. That's also what it's the indication with the Wheel of Fortune. Those lessons have made you stronger, are going to prepare you for the future, so you can be a better human being, and you can face life better, and you can be a step closer to your to the better version of yourself. So just take those lessons, have forgiveness in your heart for the situation or for the people that were involved in this situation, and just move on with your life, and enjoy your blessings that are coming your way. Okay, Aquarius. And I want to move on to the Oracle of Healing. The message for you to help you heal is intentions. So it's very important, Aquarius, to keep yourself focused by setting intentions for yourself. So every day try to set 1 or 2 or 3 intentions that you want to accomplish that specific day. You can have big goals, big intentions for the year, but it's important for you to have every day to have at least one thing that you want to accomplish on that day, and keeping your thoughts, keeping your intention focused on that direction. You don't want to be scattered. You want, in order for you to connect with the law of attraction and with the universe, you have to be focused. You have to set your intention. For example, you might wake up and say, okay, my intention for today is to not allow anybody to upset me or influence my mood, no matter what they do, no matter what they say. And if you accomplish that, that's you're one step closer to your goal. Or for some of you that decide that maybe want to lose weight, for example, you can decide, okay, today I'm going to do 10,000 steps, and then tomorrow you say, okay, today I'm not gonna have any carbs, or I'm gonna have a very low amount of carbs today. And then the next day you do something else. So small intention every day, it's going to bring you at the end. Think about it, after 365 days, now you either there, you've accomplished your goal, or you're very close to being there, to have accomplished that goal. So in order for you to heal, you can't just let thoughts be scattered. You need to have your intentions clear, focus, and just focus on the bright side. Okay, let's see, what message do we have from the law of attraction. The message is, I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to do and have and live in a way that is in harmony with my idea of the greatest goodness. I want to harmonize physically here in this body with that which I believe to be the best or the good way of life. If you will make those statements and then do not take action unless you feel good, you will always be moving in harmony with your idea of the which is good. Okay, so yeah, if something doesn't feel good, if something doesn't feel right, you shouldn't do it. You have to feel it in your heart that it's the right thing for you to do, and it's aligned with your plans, with your goals, for you to follow that path. So yeah, this also in connection to intention, they're basically giving the same message, that they're giving the same message that in order for you to be in harmony with this physical body here, you have to want the best, and in order to achieve that best, you have to think it and feel it, and you can achieve that by setting intentions. Okay, Aquarius, let's see, what message do we have from the last card from the Oracle of Love. The message is, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Wow, how beautiful is the card too. Some of you Aquarius might be in a long distance relationship, and maybe you're scared of the commitment, you're scared of just jumping into the relationship without knowing if it's going to work or what's going to happen. And Aquariuses tend to want their freedom. They don't like commitment. It takes them a while to want to be committed and want to actually like realize that, okay, this is fine, and be okay with actually settling down. I know it took my husband a long time. I'm just joking, but maybe because we're both air signs, so it's we kind of understand the need for space, and yeah, for that space, and for your own personal time. But as long as that person, as long as you feel good with that person, you feel fulfilled, you feel like they're your best friend, you get along with them perfectly, and you feel this warmth in your heart, you feel like that's the right thing to do, that's your right place to be is with them. If you have this warmth in your heart every time you're with them, you should definitely take a chance on that love, and that might change your life. That relationship, that being together, that might change your life completely, and might open a door to almost a new world completely. If you can see even from the card, it looks like they're headed to a different planet almost, because this is not Earth. They can see different planets and 2 moons. So yeah, on connection of two souls. Sometimes just being together opens the door to a completely new reality, as long as you're happy and content with this person. That's the biggest blessing. Your life can change forever. So I'm very excited for you, Aquarius. I wish you guys good luck, windfalls for you. Love is in the air. Everything looks great for the month of July. If you like this reading, please subscribe, share it with your friends. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you again for spending this time with me. I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.